What's up, guys? Well, today we will talk about business and its light side. Alright, let's get started. 6 tough business lessons.
Lesson 1. The husband goes into the shower while his wife has just finished washing. The doorbell rings. The wife hastily wraps herself in a towel and runs to open it. Neighbor Bob is on the threshold. Just after seeing her, Bob says, "I'll give you $800 if you take off the towel." After thinking for a couple of seconds, the woman does it and stands naked in front of Bob. Bob gives her $800 and leaves. The wife puts the towel back on and returns to the bathroom. "Who was that?" the husband asks. "Bob," the wife answers. "Fine," the husband says, "he didn't say anything about the $800 he owes me." The moral of the story: share information with shareholders about the loans issued, otherwise you may find yourself in an unpleasant situation.
Lesson 2. The priest offers the nun a lift. After getting into the car, she crosses her legs so that her thigh is exposed. The priest barely manages to avoid an accident. After leveling the car, he stealthily puts his hand on her leg. The nun says, "Father, do you remember Psalm 129? The priest removes his hand. So, after changing gear, he puts his hand on her leg again. The nun repeats, "Father, do you remember Psalm 129? The priest apologizes, "I'm sorry, sister, but the flesh is weak." Having reached the monastery, the nun sighs heavily and goes out. Arriving at the church, the priest finds Psalm 129. It says, "Go further and search, higher you will find happiness." The moral of the story: if you don't know your job well, many opportunities for development will pass right in front of the back.
Lesson 3. A sales representative, a secretary and a manager go to lunch and find an antique lamp. They rub it and Jin comes out of it. He says, "I will fulfill one wish of each of you." I'm the first," says the secretary. "I want to be in the Bahamas right now, on a boat, and not think about anything." Pshaw, she disappears. Now I am, says the sales representative. "I want to be in Hawaii, relaxing on the beach, with a massage, an endless supply of pina colada and the love of my life." Pshaw, he disappears. "Now it's your turn," Jin tells the manager. "I want those two to come back to the office after lunch." The moral of the story: always let your boss speak first.
Lesson 4. The eagle was sitting on a tree, resting and doing nothing. The little rabbit saw the eagle and asked, "Can I also sit like you and do nothing?" "Of course, why not?" he replied. The rabbit sat down under a tree and began to rest. Suddenly a fox appeared, grabbed a rabbit and ate it. The moral of the story: to sit and do nothing, you have to sit very, very high.
Lesson 5. The turkey was talking to the bull. "I dream of climbing to the top of a tree," she sighed, "but I have so little strength." "Why don't you peck my droppings?" the bull replied, "It has a lot of nutrients." The turkey pecked a pile of droppings, and it really gave her enough strength to climb to the bottom branch of the tree. The next day, after eating more, she reached the second branch. Finally, on the fourth day, the turkey sat proudly on top of the tree. A farmer noticed her there and shot her down with a shotgun. Moral of the story: manipulating shit can help you get to the top, but it won't keep you there.
Lesson 6. A small bird was flying south to overwinter. It was so cold that she froze and fell to the ground in a large field. While she was lying there, a cow passed by and pooped on her. Lying in a cow cake, the bird suddenly realized how warm she was. Cow shit brought her back to life. The bird suddenly felt so good that she sang to express her joy. A cat running by heard singing and decided to figure out what was going on. Following the source of the sound, the cat found the bird, dug it out and ate it. The moral of the story: 1. Not everyone who shits on beta AC is your enemy. 2. Not everyone who gets beta AC out of shit is your friend. 3. When you feel good and warm, it is better to keep your mouth closed.
Dear friends, you have listened to 6 tough business lessons. If you knew them, or you knew at least one of these lessons, or you want to learn more, write to me in the comments. Well, we will finish. Subscribe to the channel, put likes, click on the bell. Bye.